Hello everyone, this is a set of incandescent Christmas lights. However, they are battery operated, which I've never seen before. I saw a video recently on YouTube of someone showing a set that they had, which was different to this. And I thought that it was really interesting. And I tried taking a look on YouTube to see if I could find anyone else showing off a similar set, and I couldn't find anything. And then I thought, well, let me have a look on eBay. Couldn't find anything on the UK eBay, but I did find this coming from the US. And I thought, do you know what? I think I need to get it. So it wasn't cheap getting it from the US, and hope it'll be worth it. I haven't opened it, so I don't know if it works, but hopefully it will. So a few other reasons why I thought I'd go for this is, well, I think the packaging is absolutely beautiful. It is such a classic vintage Christmas design, and it is quite basic, but also like really nicely designed. I really love the fonts used on this. And as a collector of different types of Christmas lights, this one is particularly interesting to me, not just because it's battery operated, but because it's part of the North American NOMA products. So just a little backstory. NOMA was founded in the US, I believe around 80 years ago, and they opened operations in the UK a few years later. They became the world's first Christmas lights company, or at least the first in the UK, and they were one of the biggest at the time. But then I think about 10 or 15 years ago, the brand in the UK was purchased by a homeware company called Leisure Grow, and the brand in North America was purchased by, I think it's like a DIY store brand called Canadian Tire. So the North American and the UK parts of the company are completely separate. So I thought it'd be interesting to have a North American product. Also, in North America, they run on around 110 volts rather than around 240 here in the UK. So it kind of made sense that if I was going to have a product from the US, to have a battery operated one, because that's like one of the easiest things to power up. So talking of batteries, this uses two C-size batteries, which are these big chunky ones, much bigger than AA batteries. But before I open it up, let's just take a close look at the packaging. So we've got this lovely sort of like pine tree design up there. Really love that design style. It almost looks like it's been like stamped on in some way, or made using a, oh, I can't remember what the technique is. Vinyl cut? I think that's what it's called. I will put on the screen if it's something else. I really like this design here. It looks like it's based off of Christmas lights packaging, where they have a window and then the lights inside are on a plastic rack and you can kind of see it through the window. So I think that's a nice touch to have it like that. And then we've got these cute little images here, and then nice little wreath. I really like how it looks like this wreath might have been on a red background and they've kind of tried to cut it out. But some might think, oh, well, that's kind of unprofessional, but I think it looks kind of nice. It kind of looks almost like it's been cut out from a magazine or something. And on the side here, we've got this text, and it's the same on these other sides, and same here. So I can imagine this being stocked in a store, possibly hung up or like stacked up, which is interesting to think about. And then here's the back. Oh yeah, that is a ladybird. By the way, I seem to have a couple ladybirds hibernating in this room, and they have woken up. So we've got a special guest here. I'm just gonna let them crawl off. I'm gonna save them and put them outside. So it says directions. This set has 10 push-in type lamps. Do not twist lamps. If some lamps do not light, gently push them firmly into the socket, as these lamps sometimes work loose in transit. For best results, we recommend using alkaline batteries, 2C size, batteries not included. Use NOMA battery operated replacement bulbs, catalog number 1175-1 multi. The chance of getting hold of these bulbs, I think, would be pretty much impossible. But you know what, I might save a search on eBay just in case, because it would be really cool to actually use these. There's the ladybird again. But I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm probably just gonna want to like conserve them as best I can and just really keep them as like a collector's item. Note, do not expose your light set to moisture. Avoid outdoor use in wet weather. Made in China, NOMA International Inc., Forest Park, Illinois. Great, so let's open them up. And I've got to say, by the way, this is really light. Wow, it looks like it might be completely brand new. Yeah, I think it is. Wow. I don't know, maybe it is a bit used. So taking a closer look at the bulbs, we have 2 of each. So we've got red, blue, pink, yellow, and green. It's quite interesting because usually with incandescent string lights, at least ones that I've come across in the UK, it's very rare to get a yellow one. Usually it would be orange. All right, let's get some batteries in. And then here on the side, we've got an on and off switch. It's very smooth. So we've got a diagram here of how it goes in. So this is how it looks when you move it. Really interesting that it's so smooth. Usually there's like a bit of resistance. All right, here goes. Nice. Oh no, one of the bulbs doesn't work. Wait. The green one's going off and on. So I've got this bulb remover tool. Let's take a closer look. So looks like a normal bulb here. There we go, that's working again. Oh, there we go. Tell you what, I'll undo it. Interesting, there's like no braiding at all on this. There's a really good spacing though. That's got to be about 20 centimeters. So let's see. Oh dear, that feels like it's not working. It might be that there's just too much power going to the rest of the bulbs. Oh man, it's a shame that some are not working. Yeah, I've had a good look and it seems like this bulb definitely isn't working, but the others look great. So this green one has just gone out, but lining them up, here's how they're looking. I'd say that the hues look pretty similar on camera as they do in person. These first 3 are quite bright compared to the others, and that might be to do with them being at the beginning of the string. I don't know enough about string lights and circuits and all that, but maybe it requires a resistor or something to kind of share the load of power a bit better. But kind of put together like this, it will kind of look about the same, but yeah, no, these 3 are definitely brighter. And I would say that I'm definitely feeling some heat off of them. Yeah, definitely some heat off of them, because of course that is a flame in there essentially. But yeah, oh, the green one's back. Great. But yeah, they're a really cute set of lights. I'm really pleased I got these. I think they're a really nice thing to have as part of my set. If I ever see any more of these, I might get another one just so I could at least use it for spare bulbs. Oh, the green's gone out again. Because I think it's very unlikely that I'll be able to find... Oh, there we go. I think it's very unlikely that I'll be able to find them separately with this catalogue number. I will have a little look, but I don't think I will. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. I've got some more battery operated string light videos coming up, so definitely check those out if you're interested. And I will see you soon. Bye bye.